I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this daggone break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right. Y'all see the title and y'all see the thumbnail. Child, y'all know what we gonna get into today, girl. Baby, we got Skye, Jasmine, and Liv in the break room. Ooh-wee. Now, I told you guys, right, Lulu? I told you guys that I was going to come back. I got a lot of catching up to do. It's out of town, so I got a lot of catching up to do. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you so much. Okay, sis, bro. That reminds me, y'all, we got a little goal going on. They implemented this a while back on YouTube, and I don't think I really used that functionality much, but it just kind of makes it fun, you know, for the audience when you want to send super chats. But if we reach our goal of 10 super chats, I think within 2 hours, because I think we're going to do a 2-hour live stream today. If we do that, then I'll come back with another live stream later on tonight. I know I say that a lot, y'all, but this time, if we hit that goal, we definitely will. So, Ketcha, thank you so much for kicking it off, sis, with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, sis. So, y'all, it's a lot going on, okay? More so with Jasmine and Olivia. Y'all know the whole court debacle. Oh, girl, it gets deep over there between them two. I'm just like, what is going on, honey? Safe travel, sis. Safe travel, Pearl. I said, what is going on, honey? Like, what? Oh, my goodness. It's just so much with these YouTube moms. Well, not all of them, but, you know, the ones we kind of follow, you know, we've been following for a while. I'm just like, well, y'all go sit down. I want y'all to go sit down and hush. And they won't do it. I said, well, I guess. And since y'all won't, then I guess we'll sit here and we'll be... Y'all, I don't know what is going on. Baby, when I tell you I don't know what is going on over there with Olivia, I'm starting to think she's doing this deliberately, sending out an SOS for her mama, Stella. I'm really starting to think that because Olivia is unhinged over there. Girl, it's the 4, 5, 6 hour live streams. Child, we got to come back, y'all. So thank you, Pearl. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, girl. We got to come back. We got to come back, because, baby, we got to get into AJ and the lollipop. We got to get into that, girl. Okay? Baby, it's so much going on over there and on that woman's channel. And then poor Jasmine, y'all. Jasmine said that her baby daddies came and rescued her from the clink. Okay? Yes, honey. I think she's doing it deliberately. I think she's doing this to make her mama notice that she can't handle those kids. No, we already know Olivia is cray-cray. We know that. We know that. Okay? We know that lady is cray-cray. But baby, this is a different type of cray-cray to me. I'm like, girl, are you okay, ma'am? Don't answer that. Let me answer it. No, you're not. I'm like, girl, go sit your ass down somewhere. Oh my God. It's a mess over there, y'all. Woo, it's a mess. So we got to get into that. I don't care what nobody says, baby. We got to get into her and the whole cutting the hair off again and bleach blinding and the trolling Jasmine like she's never trolled. Y'all remember, a lot of y'all remember. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you, Miss True. Thank you so much, sis, for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you, baby. Yes, Lulu. Thank you for the $4.99 cents. I appreciate you. Baby, y'all remember when Olivia was trolling Chrissy? Y'all, okay, I'm gonna take y'all back. Where my old heads at? Where my old head break room dolls, okay? I was gonna say something. Break room dolls. I'm gonna say that. Where y'all at? I know y'all up in here. Pearl, Latoy, True, Renee. It's a whole Catcher. It's a whole bunch of y'all. Y'all remember? Joanna said, present. Here I am, sis. Break room doll in the building. Do y'all remember? Letitia. Latrice. I'm sorry. I'm looking at something else. Latrice. Girl, you know, pretty dope. Pretty dope said, present. Janae said, girl, here I go. What's up, TMR? What you want me to remember? Girl, do you remember? Miss Bougie said, OG in the building. Present. Do y'all remember when Olivia was trolling Chrissy? Do y'all remember that? That's how Olivia grew her channel. Black and Bougie. I forget what I said. I know you better be somewhere. Somewhere. Sis, I just got out the shower. What's going on, girl? Okay. Y'all remember here since 2018. Thank you so much, Johnson. Maya said, present. Right here, sis. Here I is. Okay, girl. Latrice said, girl, I remember. Y'all remember when she trolled Chrissy? Y'all got to admit, she didn't troll Chrissy like she doing Jasmine. She's not trolling Chrissy. Like, and then we know why she trolled Chrissy, because it was to her advantage, right? That was to her advantage. Trolling Jasmine is not to her advantage. She has, Lisa G said, I remember, sis, Miss TLD, girl. Doris, I wasn't in the break room, sis, but I was around. Okay, girl. Y'all, she wasn't, trolling Jasmine is not to her advantage. So what is it about? Miss me with, she reached out to Olivia. Oh, she reached out to my baby daddies, Gerard and Zola. Girl, miss me with that. No, that ain't it. I'm like, Jasmine now, sis, are you obsessed? Because this behavior is very peculiar. It ain't that much trolling in the world. I was like, what is going on? Now, y'all got to admit, she didn't do Chrissy like that. I mean, she did Chrissy, but she didn't do her like that. Okay? So, I'm just like, you think it's jealous? Jennifer, really? What you think she's jealous of? Because Jasmine got her kids? I mean, hell, she ain't got her but 2 weeks out of the month. That's true, 2 cents. Chrissy did. She did pay her dust. She did. Every now and then, Chrissy would go on and get her right real quick, and then Chrissy would go on, because Chrissy had a lot of drama going on back then. Child, she was pregnant, and the husband left her, crying, sniffing, had to move, to put out. Girl, she had a lot going on. Jennifer said, no real big reasons, it's just bitter. Okay, so y'all think that's what it is, and y'all think it's bitter? With us, Jasmine don't even want them damn kids, but the daddies don't want them either. Now, Philip want his kids. Now, I disagree with Love. Philip want his kids. Now, Chris, we're going to get into that conversation here in a minute, okay? Janae said, TMR, look, let me break it down for you, sis. You said, I think it's because Olivia really thinks she's better than them. She can't figure out why they still have supporters, and she lost so many of her genuine supporters after crashing out for so many years. You think that's what it is? Huh. Now, Nina says misery loves company. True that. Now, the girls are fighting said Jazzy is easy target. Liv likes acting like a bully to make herself feel better because she is a loser. Ooh, okay. Ahada, all right. But you know what? The girls are fighting. Okay, facts. But I like what Janae said as well, too. And I'm going to give you an example to what you said, Janae. So Olivia did a series of lives yesterday, and I caught one in particular. It was about an hour and 25 minutes, where it took Olivia. Now, the lady has like 112,000 subscribers, right? She's getting hella views. Jasmine, sis, I don't know what the hell going on over there, man, but Olivia is trumping you in the views with this whole court debacle thing. She is killing it. And Olivia goes live the same way Jasmine goes live, straight through YouTube. So I don't know what the disconnect is. However, last night, I kid you guys not, I don't even know if she even made it, because eventually I came off because I caught the replay. It probably took Olivia, I think she begged for 200 likes for about 30 minutes. 200, y'all. And she said she had mentioned at one time in the live, she said it was 500 people in the live. Excuse me. She begged, I know, a good 30 plus minutes. And I'm not exaggerating, for 200 likes. I said, God damn. Girl, where is your support? Where is your support? Like, how would you have to beg for, you're getting 38, 40,000 views, and you're barely getting 300 likes? But Ashley's World, you said, the girls fight, I agree. I think Olivia is holding a lot of anger from Gerard and takes it out on Jazz. I don't think that's it, sis. I think Olivia just has a lot of anger and she uses the internet to deflect. I just really think that, I don't think it's Gerard. I'm not saying that she's no longer angry with Gerard. She's very bitter behind the situation, right? Obviously. But I think over the years, Olivia just never felt like that girl, right? She never, one thing you can say about Jasmine, she does have a lot of support from her supporters. Jasmine doesn't have to get on a live stream and beg for an hour for likes. She doesn't have to do that. But she has a lot of people that support her. Y'all know anytime Jasmine need to come over here, she need a couple dollars, pay some rent, or go whatever she need. Maybe she can get them people to do it. Olivia was promoting. So apparently she had some quote unquote tea that she wanted to, some type of video. She wanted to show a snippet. And so she was asking the 500 plus people in her chat. She said, if I release a snippet of this footage on YouTube right now in this live, how many of you guys will go to my exclusive Instagram? She ended up upping the price of it from whatever price it was to $50 a person. She said, how many of you guys will come over here for this tea? Baby, it was 2 people in the chat that said they would do it. She said she needed at least 10. It was 2 people that said they would give her $50. And I'm thinking to myself, Olivia, girl, at this point, what tea could you buy? Unless you got a whole porno flick over there. What? Oh, it's 60 now? Well, she said 50. She must have raised it up some more. So maybe she did eventually play a snippet of the video. I don't know, y'all. I jumped off. I didn't watch any more of it, so I don't know what happened. Let me say that again. Welcome to the break room. Okay, so Trisha says she didn't play or show any tea. At this point, I guess people have gotten hip. Her audience has gotten hip to her shenanigans, Olivia's shenanigans over there, because she's done Patreon, she's done membership, YouTube membership. She's tried Instagram exclusive several times, and it's always been an epic fail for her. I mean, at this point, I don't even know why she keeps trying, It's not like she's getting a cluster and clusters of new subscribers daily. Like those are the same people that's been there, you know? So I don't understand why she keeps trying to do that when, how do you have exclusive tea for Instagram when you sit on YouTube for 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 hours? You would think at some point that tea would come out in them 4 to 5, 6, 7 hours that you're on YouTube. So yeah, they are black and bougie. They definitely are old and tired. All right. So we're gonna get into that. We're gonna take a look at a parody that Olivia did on Jasmine, and I was like, oh wow, yeah, girl. I'm like, oh wow, not a parody. I said, girl, not you did a parody. Girl, it's 2025. Not you did a parody, okay? Yeah, Susie, there is no tea. Like, cause how do you have tea and it doesn't get spilled? Like everything that goes on in her house in a 4 to 5 hour time span while she's live, like her son AJ acting a plum fool on live stream. Like it's damn near embarrassing. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Those 2 youngest kids are very much different from Olivia parents those 2 youngest children very different than she parented those 3 oldest. Now I know a lot of you guys feel like she's not much of a parent regardless, but my feeling is like it's definitely a different feel watching her with those 2 youngest than when we watched her with those 3 oldest. You can definitely tell it's a different type of mothering with those children, right? Yes, Chantel, we're going to talk about that. But not in this live stream, but we're going to come back, okay? If we hit our goal, I think we need like 6 more super chats, and then I'm going to come back tonight. Yeah, I believe so, Black and Bougie, because you can tell by how she interacts with those children that she is, especially AJ, she tries so hard to act like, you know, AJ is her little love bug. But you can tell that she's like, AJ is too much for her. You can tell that AJ, his personality is wet. And let's be honest, AJ's personality is a mix of hers and Zola. Because Zola off the chain, she off the chain. So, you know, you said because they got mixed match daddies. Not they got mixed match daddies. Like y'all be wearing the mixed match side. Oh boy. AJ don't, honey. AJ be like, girl, F you. You can tell that she is extremely exhausted. And then that little Kaylani, she's not even walking yet. Didn't she turn 1 in December? It's March. You would think that little girl should be walking because she sees AJ running all over the damn house. And I'm like, why is that little girl not walking yet? I'm like, Olivia, instead of you being on this internet trolling Jasmine, you need to get that baby down there to the doctor. Get her some physical therapy or something. Because occupational therapy or something. Because that little baby should be walking. Yeah, Nisha, I don't think she's walking yet. Because you never hear her say, Kaylani, get down. Leave that alone. Come here. You never hear her say that. Yeah, she's sitting up, like she stands up and stuff like that, but she's not walking. So, and so she's probably what is she, guys? What's she, about 15 months now? Yeah, she should definitely be walking, especially her being the youngest of 5, you know, out of 5 siblings. Especially being there every day with AJ with his rambunctious tail, she should definitely be trying to chase up after him. And I don't know. It just, like I said, you guys, from the videos I have seen, her mothering of those 2 youngest children is far different when she had those 3 oldest one on the internet. It's very, very different. AJ always called Liv Big Back. And you know what? I don't know why he says that. I don't know where he's picking that up from. Maybe he hears his mama's. Obviously, he got to hear his mama saying big back. Because where the hell is he picking up? They're not saying big back on the cartoons or, you know, the little kid TV shows. They're not saying big back on there. So it's obviously he probably watches his mama probably watching YouTube on the TV, and she sees some girl that she's probably envious of or jealous of and calls her a big bag. And she's probably said it so many times, AJ's just picked up on it. He is funny. He is now, I ain't gonna lie, that little boy definitely has a very unique personality for his age. He is a very unique, but you know, me, I don't know. Like I said, I just feel like you could tell that she's very exhausted. AJ is too much for her. She can't handle him. And it's almost like at times she don't want to handle him. She would do fine if it was just her and Kaylani. Like, that's the vibe I get from her when I watch her. Like, you could definitely tell AJ annoys the hell out of her. He really does. And she knows the internet has picked up on it. So when she catches herself being annoyed, and she can tell it's visible to us, you can watch her body language changes and her tone goes down a little bit with him. But it's like, since it's too late, we already caught it. Like, you could definitely tell that little boy gets on her nerves. You can just tell, you know. Oh, we don't have 250 likes. Like, golly, you guys, we've been on here 21 minutes, 476 watching. We can't get 250 likes. Y'all don't have me on here begging like Liv. Now, I just sat here and talked about that damn girl begging for the likes, and then y'all gonna have me on here begging for, oh, no, ma'am. I'm not getting ready to beg. I'm just gonna ask very nicely, real nicely. I'm just gonna ask, okay, y'all. She's knocking her blessing content and it's right in her face. What a shame. All she says to the little boy, "You're so cute," after yelling at him. You say play Jeopardy. Do 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 do. Okay, we got 250 yet, but damn, that just made me go out of breath. I had to say, girl, I'm already clocked in. I'm already. Hey, T. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and work on those 250 plus likes. Don't have me over here groveling and begging down on my knees. Y'all know my knees is bad. So if I get down on these knees, I'm going to need y'all help to get down back up. Now, unless y'all want to lift this big back up off the floor, y'all better hit that like button. Okay, y'all. So let's get into it. Let's get into, y'all, we're going to start with Skye. Baby, when I tell you, I don't know who she thinks she talking to. I say, Skye, will you please get off this internet begging, crying? Y'all, she said YouTube ain't worth it. I said, well, how come YouTube not worth it? Wasn't it worth it when you was over there giving your life savings to Peach McIntyre so she could teach you how to be a content creator? It wasn't worth it when you was giving Peach McIntyre all your damn money. Now, all of a sudden, you're making money on your own without the help of Peach McIntyre, and now you ready to throw in the towel, ma'am? Ooh, okay, girl. Y'all, let's get into it.
I will get fed up with the threats, and I will just leave YouTube. I won't come to a video saying I think I want to leave YouTube. I'm not going to do a video saying bye, nothing. This could be tonight. This could be tomorrow. This could be next week. This could be next month, next year.
How about it's going to be to never? Girl, the only way you going to leave YouTube is if YouTube leave your ass. Okay, girl? Yeah, you're not going nowhere, Skye. Girl, hush. I want you to hush. This is the most easy. This is easy money for you. You already have stapled your way in this mommy community of making a whole, I don't know, spectacle of yourself, ma'am. And you get paid to do it. Why leave now? Skye, you have showed us how your old house was riddled. When I say riddled, literally riddled in roaches, ma'am. if you were brazen enough to put that on the internet and remained on here after showing countless videos of how nasty you were living in that house and how nasty you're currently living in this new house, girl, if you can handle that, oh, baby, you can handle anything.
But yeah, because at this point, YouTube ain't even worth it. It's not worth it. When you start threatening my kids, and the threats started when we was homeless, actually. Y'all started threatening my kids, and then you said, well, we didn't threaten your kids. But now you know where we live, and you're going to dog walk me and my children.
What? Wait, hold on. Wait, stop. Hold on. Anybody in the break room? Did y'all go over there and threaten Skye Sheeran? Anybody in the break room? First lady, thank you so much for being here, sis. Who in the break room went over there and said y'all was gonna dog walk her and her children? Well, sis, why would we dog walk you and your children and not that big burly man that you got over there? Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, sis. If anybody needs to be dog walked, it's definitely you and him. Especially him. Okay, because he ain't got no job. And we don't take too kindly to the men that sits around and eat up the woman's kids' food stamps. But you let them, so okay, girl. Who I can't even get it up. Girl, who said they wanted to dog walk you and your children? I want her to hush. Ugh.
And the reactors think this cute until people start doing it to y'all.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Don't you do that. Oh, no, ma'am. Oh, no, I'm putting my damn foot down. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm putting both of them down. What you mean? We okay with somebody saying they gonna dog walk you and your children? Girl, where is the proof? I'm supposed to take your word for it? I want to see the receipts. Where is the receipts, ma'am? We think it's okay. Girl, when did we become the YouTube police? Hold on, stop, pause. Everybody stop what they doing. Right where I would you driving, pull over. Which one of y'all is the YouTube police up in here? Y'all giving out tickets? Y'all arrested? Girl, we not the police. We the audience. What the hell you want us to do? I mean, the only thing I can do is give you a little word of advice, ma'am. If you are frightened for the safety of you and your family, then I would advise you to leave. I'm just saying, girl. Now, I can do that for you. Since you say we think it's okay, I don't think it's okay. I'm going to give you some advice. Now, either you pick it up or you put it down. That's on you, sis. Okay? But if you are afraid for you and your children's life, then why are you still here? Now, I'm just, Now, why would you be so frightened? And Peach, your protege, the lady that you admire, honor, cherish, baby, she don't let a troll. Matter of fact, she take the trolling and she turns it into content. You sit over here like, y'all keep picking with me, y'all keep messing with me, leave me alone. Girl, we're not bothering you. Like, quiet as kept, Skye. You actually are imposing on the people. Because being on social media is by choice, not by force. Okay, ma'am? Okay.
But it's cool. Because
thank you, Miss TLD. Thank y'all for the likes.
The names and addresses that I needed, I got.
Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. You got names and addresses of who? You about to pull up? Girl, no, you're not about to. Now, let me tell you something, Skye. Now, be careful. Now, I'm just saying, girl. Be careful threatening folks now, because, you know, Jasmine down there, she had to go to the clink about it. Okay? Hey, I'm just saying, sis, you might not want to let the left hand know what the right hand doing, girl. Okay?
One day, I will get fed up with the threats, and I will just leave YouTube. I won't come to a video saying I think I want to leave YouTube. I'm not going to do a video saying bye, nothing.
Why? Why would you come do a video saying bye after all the internet has done for you? Child, they didn't watch your videos. They didn't give you cash apps. They did so much for you. Skye, let's be honest. You can't afford to leave YouTube. Girl, you're not going no damn where. Tax money is damn near gone, if not gone. Okay, baby? Yeah, you can't go nowhere. Skye, cut it out. Okay? You gonna keep putting up videos and getting paid for them until YouTube says different. I don't think you're gonna make that decision, ma'am. Okay, girl. I think I'm starting this over, so let me go. Bye, girl. Oh, boy. Okay, y'all. That was a lot right there. Okay. So there you have it. Apparently or allegedly, Skye is professing that the people over there said they're going to dog walk her and her children. Now, look, y'all, I don't know if that's actually happening, if someone is saying that to her. I would hope and pray someone is not. But they act like, just like they give intros on their videos, they act like they actually need to do an outro. Like, if Skye decides not to upload anymore, you got to remember, y'all, Skye went a long time without uploading. And nobody on the internet was asking where she was at. She just appeared one day. She decided, because although she wasn't actively posting, but she was still actively watching. And she stumbled across Peach McIntyre and started watching her and was inspired by Peach. And when Peach started, hold on for a minute, y'all. All right, my bad. And so when Peach inspired her to continue to do YouTube content, not like Peach actually called her name out, but Skye, like most of these other people, saw what Peach was doing and figured, well, hell, I could do that too. Like, I'm on Section 8. I get food stamps. I get Medicaid. I got a bunch of kids. If this lady can do it, I can too. So then Skye decided to pay Peach for the inspiration, and then she came back to the internet. So Skye had went a long while without even posting. I mean, she went several years with her comments being off on her videos. She just recently turned her comments back on, like mid last year, mid 2024, but she went several years without turning on her comments. So the point of me saying that is, if Skye wants to leave the internet, sis, the door is open. All you got to do is put one foot in front of the other and close the door behind you, because we don't want any flies and mosquitoes in the house, sis. So if you want to leave, then go, okay? Go. Yes, it was. Okay, Solo. If you want to leave, then go. You don't have to stay. You don't. If you don't feel welcomed here, if you feel uncomfortable, people act like being on YouTube is mandatory. It's not mandatory. It's definitely elective. You can elect to be on here, just like being monetized. You don't have to be monetized on YouTube. You can have 1,000 subscribers. You can have 400 or 240,000 watch hours or whatever it is. I don't know if it's changed. That was what it was like 6 years ago. You can have all of that. You can have all the qualifications to be monetized, but YouTube asks you, do you want to be a part of the YPP program, which is the program that monetize you on YouTube. YouTube does not say because you hit all the criteria, you must get a check from us every month. It's always an option. You don't have to monetize your videos. You can just, a lot of people just put up videos it's because it's a part of social media. Just like people put up videos on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. It's the same, okay? So, all right, y'all, let's move on, okay? Because Skye and her whining and complaining and acting like a 2-year-old really irritates my soul, because it's just like, ma'am, you are a grown-ass woman. If you feel like the internet is uncomfortable for you and it's starting to streamline into your face dynamic, this is, okay. 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 Skye better take that energy to fight with her light and gas company. To hell with the internet, girl. Okay, she's still battling with that over there, huh? Latrice, I thought with that tax money, sis would have had that taken care of by now. I know she's not still talking about the light and the gas company, and sis just had a fat YouTube check, girl. I don't know if her YouTube check is fat, but she definitely had a fat tax check. So now we're going to get into the next video of Skye, and then we're going to skedaddle off of her, because I can only do Skye in spurts, because her personality irritates my soul, okay? So she did a video, y'all, saying that she's cleaning out the last place she lived, okay? So she can sell it, okay? So Skye is selling her last place of address, okay? She had a mobile home, okay? So some of you guys might say, what mobile home? I didn't know Skye had a camper. No, she didn't have a camper. She had a minivan. And apparently, she back to selling plasma. What? Let's be honest, sis, did she ever stop? Did she ever stop selling plasma? Not you selling plasma and just got a tax check, girl. That's for when you don't have any tax money, girl, okay? I guarantee you, probably at all the plasma places in the United States, around tax time, a lot of those places were a little bit empty, okay? Because some people are like, well, why shit? Yeah, it's a couple extra dollars, but shit, I got a couple thousand in my pocket. I'll just pick up where I left off when there's money run out. Not you got tax money. Well, I guess apparently her tax money must be gone. We already know the Skye is not a good steward of her coin. We do know that, okay? All right, so let's get into this video.
About to work. We are about to clean out our van, and we're gonna get it sold. It has held up through everything that we done been through, and I thank God that I was blessed with this vehicle. It's just, I don't want to let it go, but it's a lot of problems with it that I'm just not going to fix. So we're going to get this cleaned up.
So I have a question. As long as I've been watching Skye, she has went through a multitude of vehicles. I'm sorry, they both start with the letter V. She has went through a multitude of vehicles. Just a couple years ago, back in, I think 2023, when I started watching her again, Skye was walking to work. She did a live stream one night. She took your live stream down where she was, one of her many jobs she had. She was walking home from the job. It was late at night. It was like midnight. And she decided to go live because obviously to have company while she was walking in the dark, right? So let me just ask you guys a question. A lot of you guys are owners of vehicles. Some of you guys are owners of more than one vehicle. And you probably have more than one vehicle because your spouse has a car, you have a car, or you got a spare car for the kids, or a lot of you have probably went through an experience not having a vehicle. Okay? And once you were able to obtain a vehicle, you remember how, because y'all know people really show their ass on you uh, in those times, right? And some people don't like asking people to use their car, right? I'm one of those persons. I think a car is a personal, that's something personal. That belongs. Nobody can drive your car like you. Let's be honest, y'all. Marika said, girl, I got 3 cars, okay? Nobody can drive your car like you. Everybody drives their car the way they drive their car, right? So, so I personally, and y'all, this is just me, okay? I don't really like people driving my car. I just don't like it. It just does something to my spirit, because I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna ask nobody to use that car, because I do understand that's personal, that belongs to you. And let's be honest, if something happens while I'm in your vehicle, I'm not responsible. And I don't want to be responsible for somebody else's vehicle. If something happens, I want to be in my own vehicle. I don't want to be in your vehicle, right? Because now I'm going to feel, obviously I'm obligated because I was the person driving the car. I don't understand why people don't understand that concept. However, Skye, she just bought another vehicle. I think she got a SUV. I'm just going to assume, I don't know this to be certain. Maybe she said it in video. I didn't catch it. You guys caught it. I don't know if she bought this new vehicle cash. I don't know. Maybe she put money down. It's given maybe she put money down, right? Skye also has a 17-year-old daughter who turned 17 last year, so she'll be 18 this year. Hey, sweetie. So wouldn't it be wise to maybe keep the vehicle? Her daughter was working. I don't know if she still is. And if there's some things going on with the vehicle, why couldn't her and the daughter go half and half on fixing up the vehicle? And then once the daughter gets her permit license, she can maybe drive that car around, at least to get her back and forth to work. Right? Wouldn't that make sense? Me personally, when I heard her say this, it really gave to me, she needs the money. Like she did effed off some money, that tax money, and she's trying to replace what she didn't effed off. That's just my opinion. So let's finish listening to her.
I see you watching me when we're with our.
Okay, so y'all know Skye loves. Okay, so okay, hold on, stop. Let me take this banner off because I want y'all to get into. We've seen Skye clean out her car before. We've seen that. We've reacted to those videos. I don't think I've ever seen this though. Y'all remember when she went to the car wash? Y'all, we watched some weird stuff over here in the break room, but okay. This car has been sitting. It's been sitting probably since she's been in this house, right? Or soon after she got her tax money, which was probably about a month ago, okay? Hate to feel like I'm counting this lady's pockets because I'm really not, but she told us. So just take a gander. Look. She got the kids out there cleaning. Look. I want y'all to look. She was driving around her man, her, and all her kids in this nasty ass car. If you keep your car looking like this, why would the house be excluded? Think about it, y'all. This girl Fancy says, how? If you keep your car looking like this, your house would look like this too, right? Who would have a nasty car but a clean house? Now, I do understand a little, when you get in and out your car, you'll have a little dirt from the ground from your shoes. I do understand a coat or a jacket in the back seat. I don't know, a cup or two in the cup holder. But this looked like somebody literally took a garbage bag and just dumped it in her car. Hey, sunshine. Look at this. Look. Huh. My God. My girl. Oh, no, man. Oh my God. This is a mess. Look at all of this. Look at no, I want y'all to look. Open your eyes. I see y'all, First Lady. Open your eyes. Maja, open your eyes. Blue E-Boy, girl, put your hand down and look. Catcher said, oh, hell no. No, hell yes. Okay. Sunshine said, whoa. This is what they were driving around in every day. Every day. This is how they were. How did the kids get in the car? My thing is this. And look, y'all, all jokes aside, the catcher said trigger warning. All jokes aside, y'all, what is this showing your children? First and foremost, this is showing your children not to take care of their things. That's number one. This is not showing your children how to take care of their space. What are you teaching your children when you, the parent, the adult, is treating your possession this way? This is why Skye's house is so nasty. Because she don't know no better, so she can't teach the children any better. Yeah, and she was door dashing. Thanks for who said that? Lisa. She was door dashing in this nasty ass car. Ha! My God. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I know a lot of y'all say you itching, y'all traumatized. Y'all, I was literally sad when I saw this. I just shook my head. And Skye is not the only person in the world that lives like this. Obviously, there's other people that are nasty. But Skye has to admit, girl, you are nasty. There's no way your car. I don't care if you were carrying 10 people in that car. Why is it when y'all finish eating, drinking, all those things did not go out the car or have a bag in the car and say, okay, just because y'all was living in the car don't mean that it had to look like, girl, look at this. Damn. And think about it, y'all. When we reacted to her car wash video, that was what, about 2 months ago? She was still homeless. So that was 3-4 months ago. So within that time, she's nasty the car back up again. This is how I know her man ain't ish. Because let me tell you something about a man. One thing about a man, they take pride in their car. Men take pride in their vehicles. Baby, they washing it, they waxing it, they armoring them tires. Girl, this man was riding around in a car. This car don't even belong to him. But it's the fact that that grown-ass man was riding around in this nasty-ass car. What man do y'all not know that don't take pride in their vehicle? Now, women, we typically are a little more sloppier with our cars. Typically, not all the time. Typically, because y'all, we're the taxi cab drivers for the children, right? Men, they typically don't have the kids in their car more than the mothers do, right? But what man do y'all not know that don't take pride in their vehicle? Or even if it ain't their vehicle, they take pride in the car that they're driving. Because especially if it's a nice car, they trying to floss.
And I know.
Oh my God. And then you got the kids in there clean, which at this point, the kids needed to clean this car. Y'all got these big ass black garbage bags. Yeah, Sheikah. Ha, most definitely. Cuss me clean out. I bet not getting that man's car. And even think I'm going to leave a cup behind. Baby, when I drive that man car, honey, when I get out the car, I make sure I got everything, baby. I'm up under the seat. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I got everything about that man's car. Look at this. TLD, yeah. A lot of people don't allow eating in the car.
Why?
Look at this. And then she's zooming in as if this is cute. Just a mess. Skye is nasty. Girl, I don't care what you say. Car has roaches and rats. Shanta's Journey, thank you so much for being a member of the break room for 44 months. Girl, that's damn near 4 years, baby. Shouts out to you, girl. She probably does have bugs in the car. I mean, how would you not? Now think about it, y'all. Bugs. Think about it, y'all. Of course she has bugs in the car. Because she has bugs in her house. The bugs are probably getting transferred to and from their book bags and clothes and shoes. Not only that, the car is parked outside. So where did the bugs come from? They come from outside. So yes, she has roaches in her car. Of course she does. You just can't see the dead roaches because of all the trash. I guarantee you there's dead roaches in that car. It is crazy work, Miss Bougie. And it's the fact that as a woman, she allowed her kids to trash that car like that. That is ridiculous. Why would you? Bonita said, girl, I can't even finish my damn lunch. I'm so sick. Like, this was a lot. I just looked at her. I was just like, girl, you are something nasty. That man is the best she can get. What decent man wants to be? Exactly. That's why she holding on to him. Girl, that shit. She ain't gonna get no better than him. Trust me. What you say, Miss TLD? She shows this the word and gets pissed when opinions are voiced. I would have been so embarrassed and ashamed. Baby, this would have never been a video for me. Never been a video. For what? For a couple 2,000 views, girl, please. I think all right, so we're gonna speed it up a little bit. I don't know if she starts talking in this video or not, because I didn't watch all of it. When I watched the first 2-3 minutes, I was just like, oh my God, this is a mess. Yeah, so she literally just, the whole video is her just cleaning it out. I mean, at this point, I don't know. Like I said, somebody in the chat said she ended up getting $500 for the car, for the minivan. I guess, well, apparently someone in the chat said she got $500. So maybe she mentioned that in a live stream or another video or something. But that's just, and this is her man, y'all. God damn, I should have worn. Woo, honey, you talking about? But this is her man. She calls him her husband. Okay, this is her man, and this man was driving her around and the kids around in this nasty car. It was the fact that y'all would stop and get food to eat on top of the filth that was already in the car. Like, but then I thought about it. Of course she would eat in a car like that. If you would eat in a house where roaches was literally dropping from the ceiling, what would deter you from, eating in a nasty car? It just made me feel like, Skye, you sis, ma'am, you are ridiculous. No, really, sis, that was ridiculous. I just don't understand what type of mindset you would have to be so nasty. And here's the thing, we do understand, we've saw the show Hoarders, so we know people live in filth, right? We know that. It's unfortunate, but we know a lot of people has normalized filth. But Skye likes to say, you know, she has 6 kids, okay, and her kids are spoiled, and she doesn't make her kids do anything. Okay, well, let's just say you don't make your kids do anything, but what about that man in you? If you're not going to make your kids do anything, at some point, somebody got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't you do it? Why don't that man you dealing with do it? You know? It is the fact that the kids consciously, if they do this in the car, if they eat something and just throw it on the floor, and Skye doesn't have little bitty children. I just told you guys her oldest daughter will be 18 this year. So she doesn't have little bitty 2, 3, 4-year-olds. This girl got like an 18-year-old, a 13, 14-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old. She got big kids. She don't have little bitty toddlers running around. Okay? She got big kids. And the fact that those kids at their very big age, okay, would take what they're eating and just throw it on the floor. It's the fact that they have normalized how their mother has raised them. But y'all can't really blame the kids because this is how Skye has raised them. She hasn't showed them any better, so they don't know any better. If anything, having a large family of capable children gives her even less of a reason to be living in squalor. That's true, IME. I definitely agree. And I feel bad for the children because they're going to grow up to be adults like their mother. And so what has she shown them? And she's raising girls and boys. And you definitely don't want a nasty man, but you damn sure don't want no nasty woman, right? No, And so I just, you know, it just makes me feel like I don't know, y'all. It makes my mind just go crazy when I think of, you know, how people like or normalize living in squalor. And like I said, and this lady, her van is a Honda, which is good vehicle. It's a great vehicle. Of course, you have to get vehicles fixed from time to time, especially when they're used vehicles. But Skye would rather just, she's probably making payments. I don't think she's put down a large amount of money to buy a SUV cash because she would have to get a big one, like a Suburban. I think she did say she has a Suburban. So, and depending on what year it is, you know, she probably would have had to put down maybe $5,000-$6,000 to pay for it cash, depending on the year. So it sounds like she probably put she probably went to a buy here, pay here, because she's done that before. So I'm just hoping that she keeps up with it, especially with her selling this van. I'm hoping by the end of this year or even by the summer, Skye is not back walking again, okay? IME says she's their first teacher. They are mimicking the example she sets for them. Exactly. She definitely is, IME. I'm glad you stated that. She is their first teacher. And let's be honest, she needs to go ahead and resign from her position because she's not doing a good job. She's not giving those children a chance in the world. I wonder, do those kids go to other places, like over other people's houses, and see how clean that they possibly are living? I wonder if they, feel some type of way when they go over to other people's houses, maybe other family members or friends, because I'm just going to refuse to believe that everybody Skye is associated with lives like her. Now, we did see how her mama was over there living, but that was because Skye had her and her tribe up in there. I don't know how her mother lives on a regular. That was the most exposure I ever got to the inside of Skye's mother's house when Skye was living there with all her children. But I'm just going to assume that everybody that Skye associates with is not living like this. And I'm just, maybe her mother lived like this. And like IME just said, mothers are we are our children's first teacher. And maybe she was taught that because that's how she was raised. So in a sense, that's how she raising her children, because she can only show them what she knows and she doesn't know anything. All right, y'all, let's move on. Okay, let's move on. Skye wears me out, honey. Thank you so much, Janae. Yeah, make sure we got 600 in the chat, y'all. Make sure we have at least 300 likes. I really would appreciate that. So thank you so much. And we still got our goal, you guys. I don't know how far we are from our goal, but I think it was 10 in 2 hours. I think we got like 4 super chats. So if you guys can get us up to 10, before the 2 hours, then I'll come back for a second live stream later on tonight. And it will be later. It'll be like 9, 10 o'clock. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Let's get into the parody. Okay. Let's get into Olivia's parody of Jasmine. So Olivia did a parody the other day, and she didn't do a live stream. She actually did it as a video, and it was titled Court, Court, and Don't Forget Court. Girl, I'm bad. Okay, it's a very short video. It's probably like 4 minutes long, but Olivia stretched it out for 8 minutes by putting music in it so she can get paid for it. And unbelievable, she didn't get very many views on it. I don't even think she got 5,000 views on it, but yet she's getting 38, 40, and 50,000 views on live streams. I don't know. But I think Olivia's video audience, the audience that watched her videos or started watching her because of all her vlogs, has left. They're no longer around. And so Olivia has more of a live stream audience than a short 20-minute vlog audience. She doesn't have that audience anymore. Okay. So let's get into this parody.
So, what's up? Welcome to my vlog today. Welcome to the vlog. Well, guys, you know, it's just another day, you know, another day. Just welcome to everybody. Welcome to the vlog. I'm just a vlogger. You guys know I do YouTube, and I just want to let you guys know, you know, I gotta go to court. You know, as you guys know, I've said it a million times, but you know, I gotta go to court today. I would have been in court, but it got rescheduled. I know you guys everybody's wondering, and I just want to let you guys know that it did get rescheduled, and I feel so like stupid. Like I feel dumb as hell. Like, you know, I should have never associated with this individual. Like I should have listened, guys. I should have listened. You know, I did nothing wrong, nothing at all, and you know, I've been getting all this backlash, and it's like I don't know why, bro. I don't know why, but
Now, in no way am I trying to influence or engage in Olivia in her shenanigans, but I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I did laugh. I did chuckle. I did. I most definitely did. Now, some of you guys might say, well, Olivia, why are you messing with this girl? Jasmine can use this as evidence that you are mocking her. However, this is the problem with that, y'all. In nowhere in this video did she say Jasmine's name. She's saying that she got to go to court because essentially she does. She does have to go to court when Jasmine goes to court. So even if the people in the comments says, oh my God, Olivia, why are you trolling Jasmine like that? That could be that person's assumption. That's not proof that that's who she's talking about. I'm not taking up for Olivia, y'all. I'm just speaking logically. You just got. I do understand everybody hates Olivia and trust me, I am not team her, okay? But I am team the reaction, and that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a reaction, and I know this is going to be the question either in the chat or in the replay. I know it is, and this is my answer to that. We all know who she's trolling because we've been watching Olivia for years, so we know what she's doing because we know what she's capable of. But the judge don't know. The judge has no idea. Okay? Hey, Waffle. The judge has no idea. So, you know, but we definitely know Jasmine is who she's talking about. And why is she doing this? That's my thing. Why are you doing this? Well, you got to understand, she ain't got nothing else to do, y'all. Like, y'all act like Olivia got a whole bunch to do. A person who has a lot to do wouldn't have even took the time to do this. She don't have anything to do but this, live stream and watch social media, you know? But yeah, she definitely ain't ish for this. Like, and you know, and at this point, I was just like, damn, Olivia, like, we get it, sis. You already got this girl in court. Like, at this point, just leave it. Let the courts handle it. Like, leave Jasmine alone. You, like you said, you did what you came to do. You hit her in her pockets, okay? And she had to get bonded out. We're going to get into that in a minute because Jasmine said her baby daddy's bonded her out. Okay, girl. So you did that, right? But it's just like, aren't you still a mommy vlogger, or did you denounce that too, like Jasmine did? When Jasmine, y'all remember when Jasmine denounced her channel as a family channel, she denounced it. Did you denounce yours too? Because this definitely ain't giving family channel.
You know, she's a horrible person, and she thinks she's better than everybody, you know, because she's biracial or whatever. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I do have my Cash App pinned down below if you guys want to help me out, you know, because I got to go to court. You know, I'm so traumatized. The kids are just so traumatized. But anyway, you guys, so yeah, got to go to court, and got to go to court, you know, because I got locked up. You guys want to see my badge? I got locked up. Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you why I was just like, it's the fact that she even said to think to do. Her doing the parody wasn't really funny. I thought it was very childish and kind of like, I mean, it was weird. It was what I thought was funny was like, girl, you literally sat in the mirror, probably giggled the whole time you were doing it, and put spots on your face. Why? Like, I'm like, why did you do that? Like, girl, you no, really, sis. Don't you live in Texas? It's so much to do in the DFW. Girl, you can find nothing to do. That's what was funny to me. Her mocking Jasmine wasn't funny. It was funny to me that she would literally sit there and do that. I was like, damn, girl. Like, we have some pain. Y'all remember I did a parody on Jasmine. Some of y'all may not remember. When Jasmine said she had baby fever. But y'all, that was 6 years ago, I think, when I did that. You know what I'm saying? And it was just, I was just sitting up here like, this, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, girl. And all I kept thinking was, how did you get AJ to be quiet long enough so you could even film this?
But yeah, guys, I gotta go to court. So I gotta go to court. And don't forget that I gotta go to court. So yeah, guys. Hey, honesty, don't eat your shit, honesty. Oh God. Oh. Anyway, guys, I gotta go to court. All right. So I'm gonna go to court. Okay. It got rescheduled to next month. So I'm just so irritated, bro. I'm just so irritated that I even have to go through this. It's like such the courts. This is like the court. This is like a waste of time for the court, man, you know, because all I did was threaten her life. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I did. I didn't do anything really. Like I didn't even break a law.
But you know what? And you're right. Who said that? Somebody said, meanwhile, hey, say Chief, somebody said, meanwhile, her son over there tasting chemicals. So there's a video Elisha and Olivia did I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. I saw it yesterday, where she was cleaning her bathroom and she had some Ajax sitting on the bathroom sink. And AJ had a lollipop, a sucker, okay? And he took the end of the sucker and pushed it in the hole of the Ajax. If you guys know, the can of Ajax has holes in it. And he dumped it in the hole and then licked the end of the stick where he dumped it into the hole. And when I saw that, and because I saw this the other day, and when I saw him do that yesterday, I'm thinking to myself, girl, you might want to concentrate on showing your son right from wrong, that he should not be ingesting anything that's in the bathroom, okay? Because those are harsh chemicals that's in the bathroom. So he definitely shouldn't be playing around with stuff like that. You definitely should probably pay more attention to that than Jasmine, who has skin issues, you know. But let's be honest, y'all. These moms have had their situations with their kids not being watched and monitored. Do y'all remember a few years ago when before Jasmine got with Chris? It was Amaya. I think it was Amaya. She was in the bathroom and she was playing up under Jasmine's bathroom sink, and she got one of Jasmine's razors and she put it in her mouth and she cut her tongue. Y'all remember that? Yeah. Jasmine was on a live stream and Kaylin ran into the room where Jasmine was at. I think she was in the living room, and said that Amaya just cut her mouth because she had a razor in her mouth. Yeah.
Like, this is crazy. She's making false reports. Like, honesty. What are you doing, Honesty? What's in your hand? Oh, okay. Anyway, guys,
Mommy, look.
I gotta go to court.
Mommy.
Oh, okay. I gotta go to court. So if you guys
Thank you,
can
racist.
cash
I
at me
got
down below. I'm looking for all the sympathy. I mean all the support that I can get because I gotta go to court. All right. So drop down below in the comments and tell me how much you hate that girl for being biracial and thinking, you know, just putting me through this. Because at the end of the day, I did nothing. I did nothing, bro. I did nothing. All I did was threaten her life. And like that's not even honesty. Stop, honesty. Go, honesty. Anyway, guys, drop down below, leave me a comment, leave some basketball emojis. Like, because you guys, I gotta go play my game. I gotta go play my game in a second. Honesty.
I mean, you're right, Olivia. Jasmine does go and play basketball. At least she does have something to do outside of sitting in that house, sitting in the mirror, putting ink marks all over her face. Or maybe if Jasmine came on live and put dark circles up under her eyes and went and got a Eminem. Y'all remember the rapper Eminem? Slim Shady got her a Slim Shady blonde wig and put that on and did a parody of you. Jasmine probably wouldn't be ish for that either, huh? Girl, bye. A mess. No, she trying to make fun of Legend's name, and she done named her son a junior after daddy that never wanted him and still ain't there. She would lose her mind. She definitely would. Trust, when AJ gets to school, she won't have him for long. Oh, Lord. Aaliyah said, bye, egghead. Not egghead. AJ not a junior, though. Oh, this is my old one. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Where is this at? Oh, okay. I see where it is. That's an old video. I'm sorry, y'all. That's an old reaction. I'm like, wait, where that coming from? Okay. You said AJ didn't even recognize Zolo on the video she played. She had to tell him that was his father. Not she had to tell him that was his father. Lord have mercy. A mess. So, all right. So y'all see that there. Olivia wanted to get some kicks and cackles out to people and did that parody of Jasmine. And, I'm just going to say this. And I think I've said this numerous times, but I'm going to just say it one more time. I really wish Jasmine would have used a level of discernment and just left Olivia alone a long time ago. Even Mean, y'all know Olivia did a whole rap song for dedicated to Mean. She did it over the beat of Cardi B, Bodak Yellow. And some of you guys, that was back around like 2020, 2021, somewhere around that time when she did that. Her and Mean were beefing, and Mean did a song, and then she responded with a rap song over the beat of Bodak Yellow from Cardi B. So, but even after that, Mean was just like, all right, girl. You know what I'm saying? Mean went on and minded her own damn business. Okay. I think she called the song Oink Oink or something. I don't even remember. But yeah, she did do that. So Olivia definitely be having the time. And I definitely don't understand how and where she gets the time. Like I said, watching her on live streams with AJ, that little boy needs to be outside. He needs to be at the park. He needs to run a lot of that energy out. and I don't understand why she doesn't feel like he needs to be doing that. He was in daycare, but I don't think he's there anymore because he hasn't been going. I don't think daycares do spring break. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know, but it's not like he's in regular school. So, Olivia told us she was going back to school and all, she claimed, she'll have these epiphanies where she wants to get her life together, and then something happens and she quickly has that thought and boop, switches it right back to whatever's going on the internet. Okay. So let's get into Jasmine now, y'all. So Jasmine did a live stream a couple days ago. She did a video talking about court, or was it a live stream? I think she did a live stream talking about court. And then she came back and did a video. I guess it was in response to one of Olivia's videos. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I can't keep up with all Olivia's videos because I don't have that type of time in the day. I try to watch as much as I can so I can do reactions for you guys, but it's just too much. So I miss a lot. And I'm sorry for that, you guys. I do miss a lot because in 4 hours, there's so much other stuff that I could be watching that I can't watch a 4-hour live stream. And then skimming through it, you could probably miss vital things or whatever. But we're definitely going to take a look at one of her latest live streams, meaning Olivia. But now we're going to get into Jasmine, okay? So let's get into Jasmine. Where we at? We're at 1 hour and 16 minutes. Jasmine's live stream was 1 hour and 47 minutes. We're not going to watch 1 hour and 47 minutes. Y'all know we never do, okay? But we're definitely going to get in the part that I want to talk about with this whole bond, okay? This bond money that she claims her baby daddies came up with, okay? Let's get into it, y'all.
But I just wanted to...
Yeah, darn. I'm sorry, I can't.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, that part, sis. So let me say this. Although we're going to concentrate on what Jasmine is saying in this video, I want you guys to pay close attention to what's going on in her background. If you're able to. It was very hard for me, but maybe some of you guys are more able to. Pay close attention to what's going on in the background. Lovely Leo. Okay.
Mommy, fiber.
What?
It's fiber.
Oh.
It's fiber good. Good, mommy.
Okay. Oh, I can't get it on.
All right, y'all. I don't know what the obsession is this person has with me. It's really weird, I'm not playing. When it comes to everything that's going on, I'm not playing with that. I would never play with that and play with other people's. It's dead. It's dead. I told you I had to charge it. I'm just so. Hold on, let me go back up and see what I said. My bad.
What's this?
Hey, y'all. Hey, guys.
Happy jacket.
Please. Oh, shit.
No.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know what the obsession is. I don't know why this thing's all turned around. With this person, with her, and why this woman is just obsessed with me. It's really annoying. Like, it's annoying as fuck. I be minding my own fucking business, and I just feel like, bro, like,
Jasmine, Jasmine, baby, right here, over here, TMR, right here, sis, hey, what is that in the background? Is that little legendary, ma'am? What is he doing? Is he playing with himself? That's good. That's what kids should do. However, sis, he did this for an hour and 47 minutes. Jasmine, ma'am, do you not feel that that baby needs to be around other children his age? And I ain't talking about for 2 hours at the YMCA. That baby needs to be in daycare. He needs to be outside of that home, Jasmine. It's not normal for that baby. Do you hear him? It's the fact that you all hear, you guys, and that baby in the back. And like he did it for hours. And she just kept talking. Like, we already know that Jasmine knows how to tune the children out. She told us that with the twins when they used to, like, you know what? In a sense, I get why she did it, because she's learned how to tune children out. She did it with the twins. When she would be on live stream and the twins would be screaming. At least Legend isn't screaming. The twins would be screaming bloody murder. And Jasmine would be saying, hey guys, what you guys doing? And the twins would be screaming for their life. And she would just be, and the people in the chat be like, Jasmine, are the kids okay? What kids? Oh, you talking about the kids that live here with me? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, I forgot they was here. That's how she would respond. Not literally, but, you know, that was her response. And she told us one day, she just tunes them out. So she's learned that behavior. She knows how to tune him out. And girl, we haven't learned that yet, because we're not around Little Legend every day. Baby, when I told you it was so hard for me to watch this video, with him in the background, it's like, Legend, could you go sit down?
the obsession is crazy. So I guess I'll come on here. No, I have not went to court yet. I was telling you on the vlog, but whatever. I haven't went to court yet. It got rescheduled. It wasn't inconvenient for me. It's fine. Like, and for them to also make it a joke, like, oh, I made you spend $500. I didn't spend $500. My baby daddy did.
Clock that T. Clock that T. Y'all heard her. Sis said, I ain't spent $500. Who? Jasmine said, girl, I can't even pay my light bill. I can't even keep my lights on without them getting cut off. And y'all think I got $500 to get a damn jail? She said, oh, no, ma'am. Oh, no, ma'am. She said, my baby daddies did that. You know, Jasmine, under other circumstances, you know, I would really like to believe that. However, you had to make a deal with Philip to be a father more often than the weekend. And the deal you made with him is for him to reduce his child support obligation. Now, mind you, Jasmine, you're probably the only baby mother that had to make that deal with him. And Jasmine, out of all the baby mothers Philip has, you have the most kids with him. And he basically said, yeah, I get him. I'll keep him more than a weekend or whenever I feel like it. I keep them 2 weeks out of the month. But I want you to reduce this child support obligation. Me personally, I don't understand why he couldn't still keep the kids. You know, it's called co-parenting, and still, because you still have the kids 2 weeks. Like, regardless if the kids is over there 2 weeks out of the month or not, they still got to come home and be with you the other 2 weeks. So you still got to, you know, you got to house them for 2 weeks, and he got to house them 2 weeks. Me personally, a man that's going to come to you with that type of proposal, it's not given. I'm going to bond you out of jail. Now, I'm not saying Philip wouldn't bond her out. He would be more quicker to bond her out than Chris. Chris won't even come pick Legend up. And how we know this is because you never make any mention. Legend is always there with you. He's always there. Chris won't even come get the boy a haircut. At least when you was with Chris, there were times where you would do videos and you would say Chris just went to take his sons to get their haircut. I don't think I've heard a video yet since you and Chris been separated saying that he came and got Legend to get his haircut. That's why he's not in the video or he's not in the live stream. Damn near if not every time you go live, Legend is always there. And it ain't even about keeping your business off the internet as far as you and Chris, because you love to tell us about you and Philip. You ain't got but 2 baby days.
I didn't spend $500 to get out of jail. They did. So it's just like, it's sad how people are. But, you know, karma's going to bite them in the ass. People just move weird. Like, this is no game. I don't know if she thinks this is a game. This is her playing ways. This is not nothing to play with. You're like, I have a whole child that's with me full time. A whole child. Again. No, I don't have a game. What? Mm-mm. Please. It's dead. Please. No, it's dead. I just told you it's dead. You know, I have a whole child that you are trying to take me. For some reason, you want to take me away from my child.
Wait, hold on. You only got one child? Wait, hold on. I thought you had 5 kids. Yes, see, this is how we know that Chris ain't bonding you out of jail. Because even if, let's just say, because you said when you went to jail, Chris kept Legend while you was locked up in the clink for 2 days, right? So let's just say, and I'm not hoping this for you, but I'm just saying, in the event that you got to go do, I don't know, they tell you you got to do 30 days in the clink. Wouldn't Chris have your son? Yeah, granted, you won't be there, but he has the next best thing, his pappy. She said, you want to take me from my son? Girl, don't you got 5 kids? That wouldn't Olivia be taking you away from all 5 of your children? Because don't they got to come home 2 weeks out of the month? Okay, girl.
Making it seem like, and then, I don't know if y'all seen One Love's video. She posted it. A lot of people hit me up and asked that I reach out to her baby daddy. I wrote that message. I think One Love is on her page. I want to say last year after I filed the cease and desist. Around that time. I have not reached out to nobody. I ain't reached out to nobody for no fucking interview. Like, bro, I'm literally, this shit is not a joke to me like it is to that person.
Jasmine, let me say this to you guys. So apparently Jasmine reached out to Gerard and Zolo. We know she did a collab with Zolo. I believe Zolo reached out to her for the opportunity, right? And Jasmine didn't want to pass any money up. There's an old saying, all money ain't good money. But okay, girl. Now, does Jasmine have the right to reach out to people? Yeah, she does. She can reach out to whoever the hell she want to reach out to. However, See, the problem we have with this situation is Jasmine thought this was just going to stay on the internet. Jasmine really thought, oh, okay, sis, we mad at each other in real life. We real life mad at each other. But this for the views, right? Because we beefing on the internet, right? So while Jasmine was thinking this just for the clicks and the views, Olivia backdoored her and took it to the courts. Why did Olivia do that? She claims because she wanted to hit Jasmine in her pockets. Whatever. She claims she did it because Jasmine had no business reaching out to her baby daddies. And in a sense, she doesn't. Jasmine really didn't have a reason to reach out to Gerard. For what? Like, no, really. For what, Jasmine? And then now, all of this. When everybody just should have just minded their business. You know what I'm saying? Yep, I remember that. But Steffi G, that's something different, right? We're talking about baby daddies. We're talking about Jasmine reaching out to Gerard. Did Jasmine have the right to do that? Yes, she can reach out to whoever she wants to. However, how beneficial was it to Jasmine to reach out to Gerard? I mean, let's be honest, y'all, we didn't know anything about it until here recently. So how did it really benefit her? It wasn't like Jasmine did it and put it in a video and she got clicks and views off of it. So what was the whole purpose? Now, am I saying she shouldn't have did it because it made Olivia mad? I mean, Jasmine, she can handle things however she wants to handle things. But in my opinion, girl, reaching out to that man did what for you? Nothing. But caused you more additional stress. You could have left that man over there minding his business, because I guarantee you, Gerard wasn't reaching out to you. He wasn't like, hey, Jasmine, my Jasmine, like, I know you and Olivia used to be cool, and she probably didn't have some conversations with you. Gerard didn't reach out to you and say, hey, can you talk to my attorney and give us some tea on Olivia? Girl, Gerard didn't, honey, he didn't even blink your way. The fact that you felt comfortable enough to reach out to this grown-ass man who wasn't even stunting your ass is the laughable part to me. Like, girl, you should have left that damn man alone. And let's be honest, when Zolo reached out to you, you should have been like, Zolo, I'm good. I'm good. Because you didn't need Zolo's money. The same money you got from Zolo, you could have got from hundreds of other people that watch your channel and could have used a shout out. But we know why you did it. And unfortunately, now she's dealing with the repercussions of that.
Like, it's a joke to them. I don't got time for that shit. I don't have time. I got kids to worry about. I'm not up late at night going live because I feel like I gotta put the shit out there at nighttime when people sleep. I ain't got time for all that. None of this is a game. It's about it's inconvenient. You know what? That's fine. Let this be an inconvenience for my family. That's fine. But I'll still go to court. I'm gonna still go. I don't know why it was trying to make it seem like I didn't go to court.
What you mean you gonna still go to court? Girl, you ain't got no other choice unless you want another warrant. Talking about, I'm gonna still go to court though. You got a choice?
Court is not until next month. I just don't get it. It's like she continuously talked about me. Now she's talking about she put a restraining order on me. Like, bro, what is your problem? Like, why are you so bothered by me? Like, real shit.
But let's be honest, Jasmine. I don't know if Olivia put a restraining order on you or not. But the fact that that woman keeps talking about you on the internet and mocking you and doing parodies of you, how come you haven't put a restraining order out on her? Because you definitely should be able to. That's the thing, Jasmine. Like, why haven't you done that? After all this time. Why haven't you done that? Why haven't you put a restrainer out on her? So you can have more proof when you go into court that just as well as she claims you're harassing her, that she's harassing you as well too.
is she so bothered by me? Put a restraining order on me? Nigga, I'm waiting, Austin. I'm not worried about you. You the only a person that do that. Just it says a lot about them. It says a lot about that person. A restraining order. Guys, I be minding my own business, posting my own shit. I'm not worried about what this person got going on. I just got the fucking clip sent to me this morning. And I was just like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
And I don't get it either, sis. I really don't. But what you should have gotten is when Olivia exposed you, Chrissy, me, and Olivia herself back in 2020 for that Houston trip. When Olivia exposed all you guys' shenanigans that you guys were doing down there in Houston, when she came to the internet and not only exposed you, herself, and the other ladies that were with you, you should have abort mission on that lady then. But you didn't. Why? I mean, hindsight is 2020 at this point. But when that lady showed you who she was, you should have believed her. But you didn't.
It is a one-sided beef. Like, it's not even a beef. It's more so like an obsession. Like, bro, I'm not worried about you. You so worried about me and this and that. And I'm just like, bro, I let her baby daddies use me. If you want to call me getting money from Zolo for a shout out, him using me, call it whatever you want. That was last year.
It don't matter if it was 10 years ago. I mean, in a sense, Zolo did use you to mess with Olivia, to get Olivia's attention. Yeah, he did use you, Jasmine. He most definitely did. And because you're money hungry, you took the bait. I would have told Zolo, yeah, I'm good. All right. I don't think Zolo gave you a whole bunch of money. What did he give you? $100? What did he give you? He didn't give you no whole bunch of money, Jasmine. He definitely didn't give you $500 for your bond. He didn't do that. Okay? When he seen him, remember Zola was sitting in your chat, him and that woman over there, he with Donna, they sitting in your chat calling you sis and all that. But when your ass got locked up, did he send you some money on your bond? No. Because you know why? Ain't none of his business. That's why when he reached out to you, you should have been like, hey, if you want to get Olivia's attention, I would advise you to send her an email. You're not going to use me to get her attention. Because now you got to deal with the consequences of that. Which you grown and you make your own decisions. But me personally, I wouldn't have made that one.
Neither one of your baby daddies can use me. I really don't care about anything that they got going on. I don't like, you're the one that's on this platform talking about you talking to mine. And they're like, ain't nobody worried about you, bro. Like, it's like you have nothing else to do with your life but talk about me. Like, damn, go do something. Get out the house. Maybe you won't be so obsessed with me if you got out the house and did something different. You'll have something going for yourself.
That's true,
like,
Jasmine.
And it's sad because it's like, bro, you still doing false reports on me. And I'm over here minding my own fucking business. I'm minding my business. This bitch still doing shit. Still doing shit. Ain't nothing inconvenient for me. Like, I don't know if she thought that I'm not going to know that my court date got switched. I get a notification and my lawyer hits me up. So I'm going to know. I got a notification from the courts. I got an email and a text message and a phone call.
You look pretty.
She's sick. You're right. She is sick, but it's like I just contacted my lawyer because I told her, I said, she's coming on here saying that she's also making more reports on me. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with this person? Like, somebody keep on fucking making reports.
But what did your lawyer say? So when you called your lawyer and said that this woman is still trolling you or harassing you, whatever word you use, What was your lawyer's response? How did she respond to you? Because at this point, why wouldn't your lawyer suggest that you put a restraining order out on her?
It's on you and you over there minding your business. Like, what the fuck? Minding my business. Bitch, I'm not worried about you. This is not no play. This ain't no playground. This ain't no game. This is something serious. Like, you making...
Right. You're right. This is something serious. Now it is. That's why you should have seriously thought about dealing with Zolo. Let's be honest. That dude is bad news. Okay? That's why you should have seriously thought twice about even entertaining that dude. I'm not saying that you should. I'm not saying that Jasmine should feel scared of Olivia. She shouldn't feel scared, right? But Zolo was a waste of time, sis. That was a waste of time. Reaching out to Gerard for what? You act like Gerard was reaching out to you. You know, y'all reaching out like just when you and Olivia reached out to Steffi G. Or wasn't it you that actually reached out to Steffi G? Y'all was on that lady's live stream. Like, it's just, like, my thing is this. All this going on, and folks should be really doing something different with their lives. Like, they have really taken this YouTube thing and made it so personal. Instead of just vlogging a random upload, a random live stream every now and then just, you know, I don't know. It just over time, all this stuff has become very weird. And I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I don't like doing all this weird stuff. Like, cause it just like her and Olivia are just weird. Like, both of them are just weird to me. Jazz was up here. I ain't do nothing. I'm not bothering you. Okay, girl, we heard you, but she's definitely bothering you. What you gonna do about it? Instead of sitting up here crying about it like we can do anything, like we gonna go over to Olivia's house and beat her ass. Girl, we're not catching no cases, okay? We're not doing it, right? This is your fight and your fight alone, ma'am, because you got into bed with these people figuratively, okay? And baby, you gonna have to get your ass out the bed with these people figuratively by your damn self.
Fake ass reports on me, knowing that I'm the only thing that my fucking kids got here. I can dislike a motherfucker so much, but you don't see me running to the making fake reports saying I'm doing this and I'm doing that to them. Bitch, I'm not worried about you. Now, if I was over there harassing you, okay. Bitch, I'm minding my fucking business.
Right, Jasmine. You're not. You're right, Jasmine. You are minding your business. And you're right. You're not over there causing her additional havoc. However, she's causing it to you. When she got on this internet last year or whenever that was and put up that allegation that your baby daddy, Chris, was allegedly having inappropriate behavior with one or two of your daughters in the home, since that's when all bets would have been off right then and there. You should have shut that ish down then. But you didn't do that, Jasmine. You decided just to come on the internet and call her egg. You know what I'm saying? You decided to come on the internet and call her a name. And you sent her this fake fictitious cease and desist that was misspelled. Half the cease and desist, the words that was in it was misspelled. And not in the proper context. Like, I mean, come on, Jasmine. Like, at some point, sis, getting on here talking about what I do, instead of saying what you have done or what you're going to do or what you've already done.
Anything that I put out is valid. Hey, Aisha.
Right, Claire? We just watching sis. I'm sorry.
Josh, she's a very unhappy person. She is. It's very weird. I wasn't gonna do nothing because I was like, you know what, fuck it. I gave One Love permission to post whatever, and I screen recorded it to prove that it's from my fucking page. I screen recorded it. And that was back whenever, like I said, when she said all that stuff about Ava, that was at the beginning. I screen recorded it. And I said, oh, it's dead. Y'all go to One Love video. I don't know I think it's her last video. Y'all see it. I made sure to show that it came from my page. Because but you made it seem like I'm asking this man for an interview and all this stuff, girl. No, the fuck I'm not. I apologized to him and Nisha. I said, I wish I could read this shit. Hold on. Can I pull it up? Let me see. I don't know if I can pull it up. Hold on.
Hi, you learning? Yeah, it's you. Oh, you, Tasha? See. Wait. Again. No, my
I don't know if I screenshot it on this one. I can't find it on this phone, y'all. I think it's on the other phone. Fuck it. Y'all go to One Love video. This One Love page. She has it on her video. Y'all can go see it over there. I don't think I can pull it up. But it's sad. Like, she making it seem like I reached out to her baby daddies to try and gang up against her, but I don't give a fuck. I apologize for my part. And it's crazy because that was around the time that I, like, you know how you just gotta take accountability? I took accountability for my shit. When it came to her, I took accountability to everybody. Didn't realize how malicious she was. Took accountability, apologized to him and her. Not just me, hey, do you want to do something? Do you want to do this? This was over a year ago. And now you want to, why bring it up now? Trying to make it seem like, and I got the screenshot with the date, so you can't make it seem like I reached out to them recently. I ain't reached out to nobody. Like, I'm really minding my business because I'm really not playing with this shit. I'm really not playing with this. None of this is a joke.
Jasmine, baby. I know you deep into thought over here. Okay. But ma'am, do you hear the little lad in the background, little legendary? How do you have this very, I don't know, deep conversation with the people with the little lad in the background with this animation? I don't get it. Okay, I do understand children playing, amongst themselves and this and that, but it's the distraction in the background. Says you probably should have laid him down for a nap, so therefore you could have had a more informed conversation with your audience. Cause sis, I ain't heard a damn word you said.
It's sad that I gotta look at this shit. It's sad.
Oh Lord. Now,
yeah, I'm gonna drive my ass out there.
Wait, hold on, girl, hush. Now, she said she didn't know how malicious Olivia was. You didn't, huh? How come you didn't? So apparently it was true that y'all was all doing that cocaine in Houston. That was true. You just didn't want her to say it. Because wouldn't that be malicious if that was a lie and she told it? Even though it was 5 years ago, wouldn't that be a lie? So wouldn't that show her maliciousness to come publicly lie on y'all like that? So was it the truth then, sis? Is that why it didn't really bother you? Because you really did do it? You just wish she wouldn't have told the world about it? Jasmine, you need a village of people around you to kind of shake you by your shoulders and make you understand everybody that's in your face is not for you, sis. Everybody does not always have your best intentions. Jasmine, we showed you a few years ago when Olivia was having a conversation with Niecy, which is Gerard's sister. And Niecy recorded that conversation. We played that on a video for you in a reaction where Olivia clearly said that you was slow. She was talking to Niecy on the phone. And she said you were slow. This was before y'all fell out. This was back in the pandemic time. Jasmine, you watch all these reaction videos since you was in attendance for that video. You definitely were. When you heard Olivia tell Niecy that you were slow, you should cut that half off then. But you didn't. So here we are.
With my baby, we're gonna go to Dallas. It's early in the morning, so we'll sit in the fucking car all night. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go out there. You want me to come out there so bad?
Y'all gonna sit in the car all night? What time is court? Does anybody know what time court? Girl, Austin and where you going to Dallas? No, you going, where you going? Olivia or Arlington, so you going to probably Fort Worth, Tarrant County, somewhere. You going somewhere. Why would we have to stay in the car all night? It ain't nothing but a 3-hour car ride. You Jasmine, you can't go. Okay, I don't know when is court. It's the 9th. Hold on. Wait a minute. When is the 9th? What day of the week is that, y'all? Hold on, let me get my camera out. I'm not my camera. Let me get my camera. Not my camera. Why I keep saying calendar? Hold on, y'all. April 8th. What is that? A Wednesday? No, that's a Tuesday. Okay, that's a Tuesday. It's a Wednesday? Yeah, sure. No, she going the 9th. Yeah, that's a Wednesday. It's not right, Sunrose. Thank you, baby. She going that's a Wednesday. Jasmine, you can't get on booking.com, Expedia, I don't know, all these websites that you can't book a good old Motel 6 for $51. You can't book a $51 hotel so y'all can stay overnight so you could be there bright and early, first thing in the morning. You ain't got $51, $52, $53. Girl, we're not telling you to go to the Hilton. Girl, you take your ass right on down there to the Motel 6, Red Roof Inn, budget, something. You ain't got $51? Why would y'all have to sleep in the car all night? Jasmine, let me find out. Let me find out that you slept in a car with your cheap tail. Let me find out that you slept in a car overnight just so you don't have to pay for a hotel because you already got to pay for gas. If Chris and Philip pay for your bond, they can't give you hotel money and gas money. Philip give you 50, Chris give you 50. They can't come up with that. Legend is not allowed in court. Huh? You can't take the kiddos to court. So then Legend not going. Oh yeah, because Legend can't go to court because he can't be back there making all these dinosaur sounds in the damn courthouse. Because you can't even have electronics on when you're in court. So he ain't gonna have no phone to occupy him. He can't have no tablet to occupy him. That stuff got to be cut off. So yeah, what you gonna do with little Legend over there? Oh, girl, you definitely. Y'all want to know where Chris is? Well, Chris is at work and he ain't coming.
You want me to come out there, go to court on this day? Girl, I'm yet like I'm scared to go out there or something. Court is on the 9th. It's on the fucking 9th. Right. This is your real life and she's messing with it and she just upset and silly. That's my thing. Like, this ain't no joke. I'm not playing with this. This is real life. And she's over here. Bitch, this shit ain't funny.
Jasmine. It was the laugh you just did. Like, girl, she can't even get a high-pitched voice. She's like, what's she do, y'all?
This ain't funny because you know what? I got kids that need me. I got custody of my kids. They're in my custody full time. My kids need me. This ain't no joke. If it was he on the internet still, cool, okay. Joke around. But you literally making reports. You still making reports on me. Like, bro, leave me the fuck alone. And just it's about she had to get a restraining order on me. Really? On me? Why? She's jealous because you lose so much weight. If she puts you in jail, your kids will be traumatized. She don't care about my kids because the fact is that I have them. She don't care. It's crazy. The same person that said,
girl, hold on. Jasmine, what would make you think that Olivia would care about your kids? She got on this internet and told, we don't know if it's a truth or a lie, but she came on the internet and allegedly exposed that there was some inappropriate behavior going on that involved your child or children. Does that sound like a woman that really cares about your kids? Not only that, she don't care nothing about you. So why would she care about your kids? Jasmine, think about that. She don't like you. So you think she gonna have love for your children? When she went down there to the courthouse and filed that case on you, she knew you had 5 kids and Legend is with you 100% of the time. She knew that. But now you want her to have empathy for the fact that you're a mom? Since if that was the case, we wouldn't even be having a conversation right now. This is Jasmine's biggest problem. Jasmine did this for the views. And she thought this wasn't going to leave the internet. She thought her and Olivia were capping on the internet for the view of it all. Okay? And she effed around and found out. And the sad part about it is Jasmine's not getting as much money off these I gotta go to court videos as Olivia is. So it's still not working out for Jasmine. Hell, she's not even getting the views for them. So all that on the internet, beefing with her back and forth because you thought that was the cute thing to do. Again, here's the thing. Y'all are supposed to be mommy vloggers. When did the vloggers turn into the beef sector? No, really, sis. Like I said, I know who she not going to haul down there in the courthouse is the other 2 ladies that was once associated with you guys, Chrissy and Mean. Yeah, she not hauling them down there because you know why? Chrissy and Mean knew to leave that lady alone. It's not that they was scared of Olivia. They felt like it was a waste of their time. But Jasmine, you didn't think it was a waste of your time because you thought, oh, she doing it for the internet and I'm doing it for the internet. So we both gonna get a check. We both eating. Well, honey, she ate, burped, and going back for seconds. It's just that simple, y'all. Like I said, I hate that Jasmine got herself in this situation, but yeah, she did this on her own. Like, you know, and it's not even about the fact that she threatened Olivia. I'm not even talking about that. Jasmine should have left the lady alone a long time ago. When her friends made her make a choice, she should have chose the other team. She chose Team Olivia. And Olivia is now showing her what she thought about her choosing her versus still being friendly with me. And you know, Jasmine could still be collabing and you know, maybe doing like, because Chrissy doesn't live in Texas anymore, but Ming does. And Ming lives in Houston. Jasmine lives in Austin. That's not that far of a drive. It's about the same distance from Austin to Houston as it is from Austin to Dallas. Jasmine could have probably linked up with Ming and did some videos, or I mean, she could have did a lot of stuff that would have brought attention to her channel and Jasmine's channel, right? Or meaning to Jasmine's channel and Ming's channel. Not saying Ming needs Jasmine's help, but I'm just saying she could have did something far more insightful to grow her channel. But Jasmine thought beefing with Olivia, because Olivia's platform was bigger than hers, she thought that was going to bring the views and the subscribers to her. See, Jasmine went into this. She should have not, when Olivia put out that allegation about her children, Jasmine should have then said, okay, sis, all bets are off. Like, I ain't playing with your ass no more. That's what she should have done, but she did not do that. And so that's why we're dealing with listening to Jasmine and Olivia go back and forth. We're going to listen to a few more minutes, y'all, and then we're going to abort mission our damn self.
Save her kids. Like, the switch up was crazy. Everything was a crazy situation. The switch up is crazy. A lot of people, and she, even that motherfucker, think that I can't talk about the court. I've been choosing not to talk about the shit. I've been choosing not to. Bitch, you have no control over me. I'm tired of a bitch thinking that she got control. You have no fucking motion at all. Is our court dates the same? I fucking don't know. I just know when I go to court. I'm pretty sure
your court date is the same. Anyway,
you can look her shit up. I'm pretty sure I don't know how this shit work. I ain't never been to jail.
Technically, Jasmine, you're fighting the state. You're not fighting Olivia. You're fighting the state because the state picked up the charge. Olivia is the reason why the state has the charge. So essentially, it's really your court date.
She's probably been. Maybe she knows how it's been. I don't know.
What you say? Don't tell her nothing, something, Rose. All right, girl, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Ain't she supposed to be scared, and yet she's the one antagonizing you? That's my thing. She's portraying like she's scared. In the same sentence, you're saying, like, basically, I'm about to get you, bitch. I'm about to get you. What is, like, you know, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Everything that she said, even that video that I just got sent, I sent it to them. Everything has been sent to them. I don't give a fuck. She keep on running and running, thinking you better shut up. You better shut up, bitch. I'm gonna run my mouth as much as I want to. I'm gonna speak as much as I want to. There was nothing that said I couldn't speak. Nothing. Let me clear this up. Nothing in my fucking report said I can't speak about that bitch or say her name, Olivia Johnson. Nothing said I can't say nothing or speak about her. I chose not to because I really don't want to be played with when it comes to shit like this. I'm really, how you say this? I'm really like dead ass tired of this woman. I can speak on my court. I can say her name. I can say all her fucking kids' name. I can say her baby daddy's name. I can say anything. I've been trying to literally focus on what's important. My kids. I've been trying to literally just say, you know what? Don't let this shit. Now, has that shit been overwhelming me? Hell yeah. Because I'm just like, bro, I'm really going to court behind this. Do I dislike her so much? Hell fucking yes, I do. I dislike her. I don't give a fuck how many times we would have went back and forth on the internet, bitch. I'm not gonna sit here and try and take you away from your kids and like and cry wolf, and I'm over here talking shit too. Like talking is all talk. It was internet talk. That's the funny part. Internet talk. All talk. And then all of a sudden name, I can say her baby daddy's name, I can say anything. I've been trying to literally focus on what's important. My kids. I've been trying to literally just say, you know what? Don't let this shit. Now, has that shit been overwhelming me? Hell yeah. Because I'm just like, bro, I'm really going to court behind this woman. Do I dislike her so much? Hell fucking yes, I do. I dislike her. I don't give a fuck how many times we would have went back and forth on the internet, bitch. I'm not going to sit here and try and take you away from your kids. and like it cry wolf, and I'm over here talking shit too, like talking. It's all talk. It was internet talk.
I'm sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. Let me go back.
I can speak on my court. I can say her name. I can say all her fucking kids' name. I can say her baby daddy's name. I can say anything. I've been trying to literally focus on what's important. My kids. I've been trying to literally just say, you know what? Don't let this shit. Now, has that shit been overwhelming me? Hell yeah. Because I'm just like, bro, I'm really going to court behind this woman. Do I dislike her so much? Hell fucking yes, I do. I dislike her. I don't give a fuck how many times we would have went back and forth on the internet, bitch. I'm not gonna sit here and try and take you away from your kids and like it cry wolf, and I'm over here talking shit too, like talking. It's all talk.
So I'm sorry. This is what I wanted to show you guys. Can anybody tell me why this little boy has on a girl pull-up? He has on pink pull-up. Now, unless Jasmine grabbed the wrong bag in the store or he's using Ava's old pull-ups, why is this boy running around behind you, making all this noise with no shirt and no pants on, no socks, no shoe, nothing? He don't got on nothing. Now, we do understand he's in the house. But Jasmine, when you went live, you just introduced him to the whole entire world. We should not be looking at this big old boy running around behind you with nothing on. Like, you even got clothes on sitting in this video. See, that's the problem. You focused on the wrong thing. You need to be more concentrated on the fact that your almost 4-year-old is still in a pull-up, sis. This hour and 47 minutes that you was on this live stream, not one time did you ask this boy, did he need to go to the bathroom? Because you're so busy trying to plead your case to the wrong damn audience. You need to be talking to the judge and the jury, sis. We can't help you. I mean, we here for the conversation, but we can't help you. You got your son on the internet with no clothes on. I wonder what his daddy think about that since he bonding you out of jail. Because I ain't gonna lie. If you was my baby mama and you had my son running around like this because he lived with you and you don't want to do social media, oh, me and you would have a conversation. I'm not saying that you can't go live, but at least make sure my son got clothes on. Because let's be honest, The world does not need to know that your son's still wearing a pull-up in the middle of the damn day. It's the middle of the day, Jasmine. Why doesn't he have on underwear? If he needs to wear a pull-up, he needs to wear that when he's going to bed to prevent soiling his mattress and sheets. But he's up moving around, running around playing. He should have on underwear. You worrying about if Olivia don't care about your kids. Hell, do you care about yours? Your own children? Why would this stranger, let's be honest, Olivia's a stranger. She's nobody to, she's not a friend. She never was a friend. She damn sure ain't family. She's nobody. Why would this nobody care more about your kids than you, their mother? You need to do better, Jasmine. And Olivia too, because she another one having kids running around in pull-ups. I don't understand that. Baby, I wouldn't have my kids running around the internet in pull-ups. Y'all don't need to see that. It would be all the same if I had them running around in their panties and drawers. That's what I'm saying. The kids have no privacy. None. Just because Legend is 3, you don't think he deserves some privacy? The world does not. Legend is not 6 months old, Jasmine. The boy is almost 4. He definitely should be, if he's going to be on the internet, he should always have clothes on. We should never see your almost 4-year-old running around in his pull-up or his underwear. He's too old.
It was internet talk. That's the funny part. Internet talk. All talk. And then all of a sudden you want to take it to the courts? Talk about you scared, but at the same time, you're still talking hot mess about me.
Yeah, it was internet talk, Jasmine. But you can't tell her how to react to you. See, you that's the problem, Jasmine. You thought it was just for the internet, and Olivia showed you something different. Why? We don't know the why. We don't know why, but we know what she did. We don't know why she did it. We just know she did it. All right, y'all. That's enough for her. I can't take Jasmine. Because I have told you guys many times, Jasmine is hard-headed. And y'all, I just do reaction videos. I'm reacting because I've been watching these ladies on the internet for 6 years, right? And I don't have a pick in this fight. I don't have a dog in this race. But I feel like both of them are wrong. And the reason why I feel like they were wrong, Olivia knew she had no good intentions for Jasmine. She never really liked Jasmine. I'm going to tell y'all why. I'm going to tell y'all why she never liked Jasmine. Because when Olivia was struggling to get her channel monetized, she reached out to Jasmine about 6 years or so ago and asked Jasmine to collab with her to help grow her channel. And Jasmine kept evading the conversation. Every time Olivia told the story, and Jasmine told the story too. Every time they were supposed to get these videos going, Jasmine's laptop or her iPad or iMac was in the shop. It was always an excuse. So Olivia decided to go around Jasmine, and that's when she started that beef with Chrissy, which ultimately helped grow her channel. So Olivia holds resentment. I'm not saying long-standing, but she never really cared for Jasmine because when she needed Jasmine, Jasmine didn't help her. And at the time, Jasmine's channel wasn't colossal. She had maybe about 11,000 subscribers. Olivia was probably like 5 or something like that. And so, but Jasmine was, Olivia seeing that Jasmine was linked up with Chrissy. So me personally, I feel like Olivia always knew that Jasmine was the weakest link. And she tried to use Jasmine to get in the bed with girls who were doing more that she was watching. Because let's be honest, TikTok wasn't a thing back then. 6 years ago, TikTok wasn't a thing, right? So it was really pretty much YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And when it comes to Facebook, the older people deal with the Facebook. The Jasmine's age, they deal with YouTube and Instagram back then. Now TikTok now is the new thing, but I'm talking back in 2018, 2019, they weren't doing that. So Olivia was watching more YouTube than she was doing anything else. So she was watching Jasmine and me and Chrissy, and she wanted to, get the views and get monetized like everybody else was. So she reached out to Jasmine to collab, and Jasmine kept giving her excuses. So she had to go around the back way of Jasmine, and she ultimately got what she wanted. She got with Chrissy, but she got with Chrissy by doing reactions to Chrissy. Chrissy did a pregnancy test in the closet, and everybody was saying the test was fake and the video was fake, and that's how. And Olivia trolled Chrissy for a minute, and that's how she was able to grow her channel. So I feel like she slightly resents Jasmine for, I'm not saying that's the only thing, but that's one of the other things, in my opinion. Again, this is just my opinion. It's not facts. It's just my opinion of her animosity towards Jasmine, right? Because she does one thing about Olivia, she don't forget ish. Olivia is like an elephant, literally and figuratively. She does not forget nothing. And she's not going to forget how she begged Jasmine to help her, and Jasmine ignored her. She's not going to forget that. So Olivia's taking that and piling that on top of other stuff, right? And unfortunately for Jasmine, she got to deal with the bulk of that. I think Jazz told her to do that reaction video. Jasmine lives in one of the biggest states in the U.S. She could travel and visit and blog those experiences with her kids instead of going back and forth with Tuna. But Jasmine loves the chaos instead. Yes, bitter and spiteful. Right, you're right, Fancy. Jasmine does not take the opportunity of living in the state capital of Texas, which is Austin. She doesn't take she doesn't take advantage of being accessible to the state that has, 3 of the largest cities in the United States, right in the state where she lives. And she lives within a 3-hour car ride from each one of those cities, Dallas and Houston. Okay. And then she lives in the state capital. There's so much Jasmine could be doing to optimize her channel, but she relishes in drama. She loves the drama. And see, the drama is easy. She ain't even got to leave her house for the drama. See, to do anything positive, she would actually have to leave her house. And Jasmine don't really want to do that. She doesn't want to do that. Y'all, we've already figured that out about Jasmine. Olivia as well, too. Olivia doesn't want to do no more than what she's doing. We've already figured that out, because if they wanted to do something different, don't y'all think by now they would have done something different? Yeah, they don't want to do no more than what they're doing. So we're not going to encourage them. We're not going to ask them. We're not going to plead with them. We're not going to beg with them to do something different, to change the trajectory of their channel. We're not going to ask these ladies to do that, because they don't listen to us. And let's be honest, y'all, they don't have to listen to us. We definitely are their audience, and, over time, they're going to have to make a decision with their channels. They're either going to change it or trash it, because, it's not going to be able to. I mean, even Jasmine right now, unfortunately for her, she's really struggling with views. Jasmine doesn't get the views that she was getting even this time last year. She was doing pretty well. This time this year, Jasmine has been cut like in half, or more than half in views. Jasmine could do a live stream and get 10, 15,000 views on it. She could barely get 3,000-4,000 now. It's unfortunate for her. I don't know what's going on with her channel. It definitely is struggling. I don't know why, right? I don't know why that is, but it definitely is struggling. And I'm not going to sit here and say, Jasmine, you need to go get a job. I'm not going to say that, because if she don't want to work, she don't have to. It doesn't bother me. But eventually something's different going to have to happen for both of them, for Olivia and Jasmine both, because her channel isn't good. Her content is BS. Yeah, that's true. Jasmine has, let's be honest, Olivia doesn't do vlogs at all. At least Jasmine will put forth the effort. Now, I will hand it to her. She will put forth the effort to try to do a vlog. But unfortunately, when she does that, it's no more than going to the gym, complaining about something, and that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's never really anything other than that going on her channel, unfortunately for her. Yeah, Jasmine's just born in. It's the same ish every day. Yeah, she is, unfortunately for her, But we're gonna finish out watching what happens to court. we're gonna watch it until we see what happens. I definitely want to kind of follow through with the whole court because I'm very interested to see how this is gonna play out. And then once we yeah, they are, Latoya. They are. They're sick of it. They're sick of it because it's unfortunately for Jasmine, it's just really no substance to it. And we've said this to Jasmine. She doesn't want to listen. She doesn't care. I think Jasmine's at the point now, as long as she has enough money to pay her rent, she's okay with that. You know, she gets food stamps, so she can definitely keep food in the house. And she probably hustles on utility bills and whatever. She doesn't have a car note. She doesn't have credit cards. Essentially, her biggest bill is her rent, you know? And so as long as she make enough money to do that, she's fine. Chrissy Reed has a great channel, and she even asks her audience, is she boring, because she doesn't want to do the same old thing. I haven't watched Chrissy Marie in a very long time. I haven't watched her. I think the last time I watched her, she was getting ready to move out of that house. And maybe that was last year or something. I don't even remember. But I haven't watched her in a very long time. Like I said, y'all, I don't really watch mommy vloggers. I watch them because I react off of them. But on a regular, I don't watch mommy vloggers. Right, I unsubscribe for all of them. Just said, yeah, it is, Sheikah. It is. It's just, you know, it is sad for them because they never really got it. And they could have really did well with their channels. But they chose to, you know, I don't know. I don't know what happened. But whatever happened, happened. And I don't think they can undo it. TR, do you still watch us? Oh yeah, a streamer Simone. You know what? Proud Mama, I'm glad you mentioned that. Streamer is pregnant again. I don't know if you guys remember a streamer Simone. She's from New York. And I did a reaction on her. Oh, it's been a few years ago. But she has what's her husband's name? Lakeith. Lakeith is her husband's name. And when I started watching her, she had just had her oldest child. Well, she had a little boy about a year or so ago. Well, now she's pregnant with her third child. Damn, a streamer, you pumping them out, girl. Yeah, like I said, I like a streamer, but I'm not a vivid watcher of hers. I did see, she came up in my feed the other day. That's how I saw her. And I seen that she was pregnant again. So she's going on baby number 3. All right, y'all. That's my time, honey. I went over my 2-hour mark. We actually did 2 hours and 22 minutes, but I you guys needed that because I hadn't done a live stream in a few days. I have been watching Zynedia. Life is going great for her. Good. Thank you, Proud Mama. I appreciate you for that, sis. Good. I've been watching Zynedia. Life is going. Okay, I'm sorry, Maj. I just watched it. Yeah, like I said, I don't really get into the mommy vloggers. I do watch Peyton Marie. I do watch her. I don't consider Peyton as a mommy vlogger. She's just a vlogger, but she's a mother. But her daughter's 18, 19 years old. I do watch her because I like Peyton. I like her style. So I will watch her. I enjoy watching her videos. But as far as actual mommy vloggers, yeah, I don't really watch them like that at all. Those 2 hours flew out. Yes, it did, Sunshine. It definitely did fly back. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I don't know if we hit our goal. If we hit our goal for the super chats, but that's okay. Thanks to everybody who did try to attempt for us to reach that goal. I do appreciate you guys for that. I will be back later this evening, you guys, for another live stream. I think we will touch on Olivia a little bit, and then I think we're going to go into a Kendra G reaction. Kendra G had some words for the reaction channels to her channel, and I think we need to talk about that. We definitely need to talk about that. Okay. All right, you guys, y'all be good. Y'all be great. Y'all enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Make sure your notifications are on. For later on, we're going to come back tonight for another late night reaction. It's going to be a late night reaction, y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. And I'm going to see you in the next one, honey. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.